Hi, my name is Stephanie and welcome back to my channel, and today is the story about why I have a new background. And it's actually not as fun as I made it out to be. Prior to summer, or at the beginning of summer, I still lived at a flat somewhere in London, and my partner and I both really liked this particular flat, and we were not planning on moving anytime soon. But our landlord decided otherwise, and we were living there for less than a year and we were kicked out of our flat, which was awesome. Not really. So besides the fact that we had very little notice and needed to find a new place to live within like 2 months, we had to pack up our flat, we had to move, we didn't know where. The stress was sort of real. The reason why we were kicked out, sort of, not really, but was the fact that our landlord decided to sell the flat that we were living in because the house market currently is quite high and it most likely will go down. So he decided to sell the flat. We were a bit annoyed with that because we had been living there for less than a year, and if the landlord would have liked to sell the flat, I think it would be a normal idea to have done that where you don't have any tenants living in it. For example, like 6 months ago, you know? We were trying to find a flat in the same area in London and we were just not able to find a flat that had everything that we were looking for. So we're currently living, which wasn't the plan, and we're also planning on leaving again. So it's not great. Not that I don't like, but it's not our area within London that we particularly like, and it's also a bit expensive, and it was sort of a last minute decision. And also I was on my trip in the States. I'm not sure, you've probably seen my videos of me traveling around. So my partner essentially had to do all of the arranging and finding a flat alongside his job, which is also annoying because I obviously couldn't go on any viewings whatsoever because I was in the States. So it was just complicated and it was all at the same time, so it did not really work out that well. But we're now in a flat that has everything that we're looking for, so that's good. I do have some moving footage for you that I will just insert now, so it will be moving vlog from this point onwards.
Hello, welcome to day 3 of moving, or like packing. I didn't really film the whole packing process because it's boring. It's me putting stuff in boxes. You really don't want to see that, like me going through all my freaking junk that I own and shove it in a box. It's not great. As you can tell, I have been packing up boxes. There is like boxes everywhere. I'll show you my living room in a bit. For a matter, let me just show you my entire apartment of what it looks like now. And today we're getting the keys of our new flat, so you'll get a glimpse of that as well, which is nice. So this is still my kitchen and this is my living room, and I'll show you my kitchen later, but I'll start with the living room, which is a bit weird. Anyways, you can see that I've been packing. There's like this little pathway into the living room. We just have to scoot. Oh shit, that was a newspaper. Scoot through here. This is the reality of my living room now. And there's the couch, which is covered in laundry. It has been dry, but it's like, it just needs to be a touch dry before I fold it. And these were the boxes you just saw behind me when I was vlogging just now. This is my little background. And there you go. It says more boxes. It's a mess. There is more boxes. There's more laundry. There's more empty shelves and empty cabinets and more boxes. It's just a mess, essentially. I'm not even gonna say anything about a spare bedroom. There is clothes who got some stuff for me and some, ooh, awesome, thank you. I sort of got my period and I sort of packed my period stuff. Mess, books, laundry. Cool, let's go to the kitchen. That's all breakable stuff. Glasses, more boxes. Sort of empty kitchen, clothes, and more boxes are hiding behind there. More boxes around here, and our little storage, which is actually quite great. We have quite a bit of a wine collection. More laundry, and the washing machine has been going 24/7 these past days. Like, we really like this washing machine. I know I sound like such a grown-up, but love the Samsung EcoBubble. Is such a great washing machine. Like, it gets stuff so freaking clean. Like white stuff that has gone slightly yellow, it just gets it clean again and white. So we have been washing every single thing that we own. Yeah, so this is the current situation. Also, if you buy beer in the Netherlands, you get it in a crate. Now let's go get that key and do some more packing up. So we're in our new flat and we got the keys and it's not done. So we got the keys and I showed you around just a tiny bit of the flat, not the entire flat, because there's still builders walking around, and it boils down to the point that none of the rooms are ready. There's still painting everywhere and we essentially just can't move in, and everything is also quite dirty. There's dust everywhere, which is obviously like that because they're doing building work, but it does mean that it's not clean and not finished and that we have to move in. So we're rather pissed at the agent right now. So we're walking over to see if we can sort of figure this out, because this is not going to work. Because if we're moving in our stuff today, we're just going to create a massive hassle for the people working there, because they have to jump over boxes to do their paint jobs, which is just not going to work. I really don't know what to say at this point. This is definitely the worst moving part ever. Okay, so we've spoken to the estate agent a couple of hours ago, but still. And essentially it comes down to that we don't have to pay rent supposedly until the builders are done, and they were convinced that it was going to be done tomorrow, which it's not, because the builders told us Monday. So that was a bit of a weird discussion, as the estate agent was like, no, they're going to be done tomorrow, and we were like, no, they're not going to be done tomorrow. But anyway, so he's trying to get it all done now by tomorrow, which I don't think is going to happen. It's not in a state where it's just going to be done tonight. We'll see. Let's just hope that tomorrow the living room is done. We're now walking up to the Pineapple to grab some lunch because it's a weekday, and then they have Thai food for £5. So I literally forgot to film. That was some more remnants of green curry. It was really good. Hello. Same day still in my PJs. I figured it was time to give you another update, because since we had lunch, we have been packing up sort of like the last bits. Also, we're out of moving boxes. To be fair, like all the cupboards are empty and everything that we have is sort of still sitting in plain sight. So those are the only loose items, even though it's quite a lot. It is what it is. I can't frame it any other way. It's taking way too much time. So essentially I've been taking furniture apart. That's the stage that we're at now, because A, it needs to go out of this flat, and B, it needs to go into the next. So this is the couch and a random lampshade that we still need to put back, but we sort of procrastinated when we needed to change a light bulb, and now it's... And well, the table has been taken apart. It's right here. Can't really see it that well, but that over there is a table. I have the screws attached to the table because otherwise, you know, you don't want to like lose stuff or not be able to find that one box that has every single screw in it. I've been there. And we have also taken apart Klaus's desk, and we're just sitting right there. So like taped up everything. That's my suitcase. It's the same age as I am, and it's still holding up. The thing I didn't take apart is our bed. That's still like put together. In terms of this space, yeah, so I'm still using the tools obviously because I'm taking stuff apart. This thing is still going strong. It has been going strong for like days at this point. That's another table that has been taken apart, so that's easy. We can just transport that. The wine, still haven't figured out what we're going to do about that. We do have a couple of those Waitrose bags so you can like slip wine in. This we didn't really prioritize to put in boxes because it is in like a little container already. Welcome to, I don't know which day in this whole moving process. We're on a parking garage. It's a new day. It's 9:30 a.m. in the morning. We had to be here at 9 because today we are in fact moving our stuff, so we rented a van. But yes, today is the day that we are going to fully pack up this van with everything that we own and drive it back to our new flat. So we made it back and started packing, and this is, I think, the first load, which is essentially every single box, which is not too bad. So the first load is done. We're having a lunch break, as you can see by Klaus eating a burger. So we went to Monoklika, which is apparently some kind of like millennial Chick-fil-A. Never had it. It's 1:20 a.m. in the morning and we're still going. Cheers. It's squash. And I'm wearing PJs and I'm currently barefoot. I gave up. I'm going to wash my hair and I'm going to bed. We just reloaded the van so that tomorrow we can take some more stuff with us, which like the smaller items that always like the stay behind kind of things, like those two behind me that didn't make it into the van. Anyways, let me show you what the current status is after one day of moving everything out, as not everything is out. So the living room table is still there after the shoes are just kicked off. Anyways, yeah, there's just still a bunch of stuff that needs to just, you know, be put in a van. Similarly, well, there's some tools around, but we probably still need them to take some stuff apart. The kitchen is the absolute worst. we're not even going to talk about that. Then we have our little storage unit, which is also requiring some work.
back. I took apart the bed frame, which is currently in the van. That's my clothing for tonight and tomorrow. I know, still some clothing. We do not have the right trash bags for those, which is unfortunate. Oh, spare bedroom. The bed's gone. Found a old COVID room separator from a previous flat. So that's the current status of our flat, which is rather terrible. And I'm going to take a shower because I smell like sweat and it's just gross. I'm tired. It's gross. And that's just the way it is. We did have a good barbecue tonight. You can't really tell anymore because it's like way too dark, but still our little light is on outside with a table that Kyle's currently cleaning up. He already took a bath while I was doing some more clearing up. So now it's my turn to take a bath. It's time to do some cleaning up. Good morning to another day of moving that I do not look forward to. And I made myself a cup of coffee because I do need that. It's currently 8:30. We're planning on driving away around 8:39-ish. So I'm trying to get dressed. I'm still sitting in my bed. Just need to pack up some like last little bits that are floating around that right now we really don't need anymore. Like I took a shower yesterday, Klaus took a bath yesterday, so all the bath stuff can now go into a box. We're just going to try and pack up some more stuff and also put some more valuable items in the van because we didn't want to leave them overnight. Even though we do live in a good neighborhood, you just never know who pops by your van. That's just life. So yes, we're gonna do that and I'll see you in a bit. So I just finished moving another load of stuff, which is now sort of more like the random bits at this point because, you know, we just have the larger stuff left and random bits. That's sort of, so this is the current state. We sort of figured out what we want to do with the bedroom because we have too much stuff and we needed to find a way to make it fit, and we sort of figured it out with the nightstand there. I unfortunately lose my massive nightstand to Klaus, and this is the spare bedroom, which is a mess, but we need the space to build the bed and sort of moving larger furniture into the bedroom, hence why that one is empty and the other room is filled up with stuff. Then halfway through we gave up moving this cupboard, and now it's just more stuff sitting here that we haven't really sort of figured out yet what to do with, as Klaus is leading the way. The kitchen. So I like cooking, and this is definitely like 99% of the kitchen, maybe 95% of the kitchen stuff, but there is still stuff not here, which is quite shocking. Yeah, and there's more stuff, just sort of piles and piles. Also the couch is taking up a lot of space at this point because obviously the cushions are there, the rest of the couch is here. It's just, you know, our flat is empty. I'm enjoying a little tonic that we found somewhere, but oh my god, it's empty. This is the last, well, it's not actually the last bit. I can't really show you around the flat because there's currently cleaners in there cleaning it. We need to be done by 4 when the cleaners got here. Oops, and they got here and it's done, apart from the garden. This is the current state of the garden. I know. So essentially our mattress didn't fit in this van load. Also, it's 60 kilos, so it's massive and heavy. Hey, it's Sunday, the next day, and as you can hear, it's very hollow because we're back in our old flat. We need to hand in the keys today, doing sort of the final check to see if there's anything we forgot. And that's the fireplace, and that used to be my bookcase, which I use as a background for filming. But I can like show you around now a bit clearer because obviously it was a mess the entire time. But this is our tiny little bedroom. Look at that, tiny, but it was very well functioning. And also our bedroom, which was rather large. We moved the cupboards back, like we put that back up a little shelf. And our massive garden that we are going to miss dearly. We're going to miss this garden so badly. It's insane. And here we have the spare bedroom. I walked back into the living room, and now this is our kitchen. Bye bye, lovely little lower ground floor flat. So now walking over to the agent to hand over the keys, aka push them through the letterbox. As a yawning Klaus in the background. It's time for food. Hello, welcome to another day of moving, and it is quite dark because the blinds are down and I can't really reach it to put it up. This is the current state of the living room. I really do not want to talk about it. This is the state of the kitchen, which is not a space I just really don't want to talk about. In all fairness, I can't really do much here because the skirting needs to be sorted, and that will be done tomorrow. And there's some issues with the way the washing machine is fitted, so somebody will come in and fix that tomorrow.
tomorrow, which will be Tuesday because today is Monday. So I can't really do much here. Like, I don't want to invade Present space who needs to like sort all of that. And he says that he doesn't need to be in cupboards, but he also said that he'll move things when he needs to be in cupboards. And I'm like, preferably not our crystal glasses, if you know what I mean. We still have not quite figured out where all the furniture needs to go, which is not an issue, but we're just gonna ignore the living room and go upstairs to bathroom, which is well, on first glance not in much of a better state, but at second glance is actually not too bad because it's just bathroom stuff. Then we go upstairs and we glance at the bedroom, which is where I have been doing some stuff yesterday, also carrying drill bits and a screwdriver. But I put my clothing in that wardrobe. I just edited a video and that's exposing because I am behind on that. It's Monday, it's supposed to be up on Saturday. So this is the spare bed. I need to put together Klaus's desk, which is what I will be doing now. And there's more boxes with essential stuff that needs to be in here. And there is another one of those wardrobes that fit perfectly underneath, fortunately. And the desk that also needs a bit of cleaning and it requires some putting together. So I've done some putting together. So that's all sorted. Why is it connected? Why is our back like strapped to the thingy again, to the desk again? So I now have to try and flip it. Wish me luck because this thing is heavy. Moving in has progressed quite a bit. It's quite a bit later and I'm going to show you some of the progress, not everything, because some things are just still a mess. But as you can see behind me, I'm so proud of this. This is in the kitchen. Isn't it cute? I really love it. That's like me kitchen vibes. In terms of the rest of the kitchen, so here's the cupboard I just showed you. There's no more boxes on the floor. How about that? So it is slightly messy in the living room. I am working on some ASOS parcels that I need to return. So this is what the living room looks like now. So now we're going up the stairs into the bathroom. Well, there is some stuff laying around because, you know, it is in use. And in terms of the desk, it has been put together and in use and it's stable and it's moving, so I did that well enough. Just gonna do this. Our bedroom is absolute chaos. That's all I'm gonna show you because it is such a mess. There's still boxes everywhere in there. So yeah, I do think that this concludes the moving in vlog, which has been rather chaotic. So thank you for watching this very long vlog. Please like, comment and subscribe for more updates on my life and things about Oxford.